Welcome back to my little blacksmith shop. On request from one of our wonderful viewers, I have decided to do one more episode in this series, and we're going to focus on a one main special thing. But look, there's customers roaming around. Have we gotten our customer situation resolved? In fact, it appears that we have. Look, I'm going to go ahead and open the shop, and now they still just kind of appear here. But look how much gold I've got. I've got 7 diamonds and 39 gold and so forth. And I've already sold to a couple customers. Let's see if we get any more coming in. I closed the shop to start the video, and then let's reopen now and we'll see. Yeah, look, there's a guy coming. He's walking this time, not just appearing in my shop. That's interesting. Okay, well, cool. You'll notice here, like if you haven't watched the other videos, look at all these tiny titanium weapons we've got. I had everything made. Now I've sold a couple of the adamantine or titanium things, but yeah, adamantine great hammer. Okay, fine. We'll sell him this lovely titanium Creeks hammer. Look at this. We make so much money off of that, and now we've got 7 diamonds, 400. That is so good. That money is so good coming in, and that was from a patron. And let's look here, if I can select him. This patron, who is that? Food lover. Okay. Well, thank you so much for the extra 100 gold, Food lover. That was really wonderful. And so we love these patrons so much. They make us tons and tons of money. So we'll leave that for now. And look, I didn't erase the board. It erased itself. So I don't know what happened that fixed the problem with the guard blocking the doorway, nor do I know what happened that fixed the customers just appearing or whatever. But, a mithril greatsword? No, this is, now we'd have to come out here and make a greatsword out of, like adamantine, and I don't want to. I just don't want to. We've done enough of that, so I'm afraid we're not going to be able to satisfy this order, my friend. You just go away, and yeah, I don't have a bunch of adamantine backup weapons to sell these guys, but it's fine because that's not what we're going to focus on today. We're going to close the shop, and so now look around the shop. Look what we've got in the shop. Now I've moved a few things around and so forth, but you can see what's in the shop here. And you know what? Let's go upstairs real quick here, like so, and see how lovely it is. We got the bookcase and all the stuff. Okay, well, what we're going to do today is we're going to switch gears. We're going to go into Sandbox mode. Now, Sandbox mode, it says here, switch over to different game, disabled for now. It says disabled for now, but it's not really. Well, maybe parts of it is, I don't know, but we're gonna save the game. We're gonna go ahead and switch into Sandbox mode so I can show you what it looks like in this alpha version. Now again, I don't know what it's gonna be in like the full release because I haven't purchased it. But look, no bed, and we're immediately tired, which is fine because I moved too fast anyway. But there's this chest here and I can't seem to open it. And the book, and we can look at the book. It's the same standard book that's in the other game. But yeah, no decorations, or it's very sparse. But we're still in this other blacksmith shop here, and there's a couple racks. I don't know if there's anything you can do with the racks or anything. And there's our table to craft things, and then we've got our anvil and our forge, and this board over here gives us the instructions and credits and all that stuff here. So it tells you how to make things, and placing ingots on forges and stuff like that. And then over here, look, well, there's our ordering area, and oh, here, look, if you want to place an order for something, like for instance, I want to order some ingots, right? If you start in Sandbox mode and you don't have any money, like I've got 7 diamonds and stuff, so I can afford to buy anything I want. But even if you had no money at all, okay, look, 643 copper, right? Let's look, and if I order, say, a copper ingot, that'll cost us 10 copper. It should change to 633, right? Oh, it did. Well, suffice to say, if you don't have money, well, whatever, that's fine. So it subtracts money if you've got money, but if you don't have money, you can still purchase anything you want. Look at all these logs. They're rare wood logs, and all these trees. Look at all these trees. Now, I've still got all my titanium weapons and or tools with me, but so I'm going to chop down. Oh God, that tree went flying over there. So let's fix this. I want to get a tree and see, is it going to yield us any rare wood? Now I would think having this best axe might do that, but no, it's common. It's common, and let's do another one here real quick. I have never ever gotten rare wood out of, where'd that tree go? Who knows? We're gonna just keep chopping trees to when okay, there's one right there. Now, I find it odd. Okay, that's another common log. I find it odd that the rare wood that's stacked over there looks exactly like common wood, but uncommon wood is different looking. I would think that maybe rare wood should have a different coloration or texture or something. Something different than, I want to see if... I've never ever gotten rare wood out of anything, so... having those rare wood logs right there is kind of cool, because then, like, you could, okay, it's just common. You could go over here and look. Well, okay, I'm going to digress. Look at this guy. This is a different type of forge. Clearly, it's not that same forge. So if we were to take this, oh, you know what? I should have showed you, but suffice to say, you know, I will show you. Look, watch this. So I'm going to order another copper ingot, right? And like with the other forge, you order your ingots, grab the box, and you just shove them into the forge. And this one, the box, you can't really fit it in there. So it would be more tedious than to, yeah. So all right. So I'm not pleased with that, because it's tedious to move ingots one at a time if you're ordering them. But now, here's the thing: is it faster? Let's click the bellows and watch it. That doesn't seem at all faster. It's you can't stick a box in here. This little area of the heated coals or whatever seems to be smaller than the default forge. So yeah, I like the other forge better, frankly, than this big. This looks cool and all, but functionally not quite so good in my opinion. And then you've got your smelter over here, and it's standard. It does its thing. But look at this guy. Look at. You've got a deer. Well, it's a horse. It says horse, but it looks more like a deer without antlers. Okay, that would be a doe. And so this is it's a zebra. It's a glowing. It's a phosphorescent zebra doe. And so you've got one of those attached to a cart, or vice versa. The cart attached to it. And why is that arrow pointing up its butt? That doesn't seem right, guys. This is not a porn game like some of my other videos. This is, no, that's wrong. That is very wrong. Get rid of that arrowhead dildo. Don't look at that, guys. That is, but we want to do some stuff. Now, you can have the horse follow you, but, okay, well, first, look, we're going to sit on the cart, and we can have the horse, or, I mean, it says horse, but it's clearly a doe, right? It's a zebra doe. All right, so you can have it, and you use WASD to turn and stuff. So you can ride around like so, and then have the cart with you, and then apparently you could take things like logs or whatever. Hopefully this tree won't go flying. And let's see here. So you take a log and then theoretically pop it in the back of the thingy there. And so could we? Oh, and can you get it out? Yeah, you can get it out. All right, so it's got that, and then it will do the thing. Now you can also tell this horse to follow you, right? So we're gonna have it follow us. And look at that cart. The cart just starts pulling a wheelie. And I played with this a little bit in the, that can be dangerous. You go off over weird terrain or stuff. it could potentially, like the cart can flip over. That's what I'm trying to say without actually wording properly. But that's an issue, and but the log's still in there. So okay, but see, you've got your glowing zebra doe and the cart and the dildo, but let's not pay attention to that. And then look at this. Look at all these iron veins, and copper, adellite, all the things. I don't see. Okay, let's get rid of this tree. It's in the way here. Oh, there's an uncommon wood log. Great. We don't care about that. But yeah, so there's various different ores that you could mine and smelt. But like I said, it doesn't really... Oh, this turned back to... Yeah, that's unfortunate. It doesn't really matter. I mean, I would love to have an area like this in the game, or just more ore veins throughout the world that, would make it easier for you to find various different ores. But look at mining test field. I like that. Yeah, you don't really need to, in this sandbox mode, you don't need to mine the ore and do all that, because you can just, you could place the order yourself. The only thing, I suppose, like, you don't need money, so ordering the things, not an issue. You can just order whatever ingots you want, except, of course, you can't order the alloys. So, yeah, having the iron and the zinc and the, like, if you could find the copper, not copper, the stuff to make the alloys. What was I thinking about? Coal, which has the carbon in it. Then you could potentially make all of your alloys and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. Bronze and brass and all that. So what else do we have here? Oh, interesting little thingy here out in the front, I noticed. Now you'll notice there's no customers. There's no one else here. But look, this is your stuff, the instructions, your control instructions, and it says here, nothing here is final, and what you see may or may not work, nor make it to shop mode. And that's fine. I mean, this would be super cheaty if you could just come in here with no money, buy everything, make yourself the best tools and all that stuff, and then just transfer it back over into play mode. That would be super cheaty, right? So I wouldn't want that. But it's cool to be able to just play around, test stuff, and get familiar with the process without the burden of actually having to work your way up to figure things out and so forth at great expense and tedium and all that stuff. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool to have this area to be able to just do all that. So that, I think, is that. I don't know if there's really anything else, because you'll notice here, I don't have a front door. And the door is where you would open the shop, but there's no opening the shop. There's no bed. I can't sleep to get rid of the tiredness and all that stuff. But clearly, making weapons in this mode, which you can do. I mean, you've got your table, you've got everything you need to make them. But only for test purposes, because there's no customers to sell to, and no way to open the shop. But it's kind of cool. I like it so much. And once again, I will just and look, there's no board that shows you which customers you purchase things from. Excuse me, I'm a little burpy today. No board to tell you which customers purchase what or any of that stuff. So yeah, this is not intended for the buying and selling, or the selling part at least. The buying, yes. Selling, no. But again, I wanted to say thank you to our viewer who requested this. This is something that I should have shown, but I suppose it's fitting to just include it at some point, either at the beginning or at the end. Beginning probably would have been better, so people could know, oh, you can come into sandbox mode, test things out, and then play the game. But it's fine. I like learning how to do things in the real environment. But one thing we didn't get, and I don't think we can get in the other mode, is the horsey. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to check that out. I've been there, and there doesn't seem to be any option to buy it. So if anybody knows that, yes, in this alpha 0.1.0 version, if you can get a horse. That would be interesting to find out. But other than that, I think we are good to go with this series. And I thank you again so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, smash the like button. Leave me any comments, tips, tricks, recommendations, or death threats. Subscribe, share, and favorite. I've got lots of other video series, and I'm working on a lot of new stuff as well. So please check it out, and we will talk with all of you again very, very soon.